Fortunately, and unfortunately, of course, but fortunately, Dylan Rounds has been found. This was the video that I did ages ago. This video might chop and change a little bit because I'm putting together things that I'm saying now, along with things that were said in 2022. So, thankfully, Dylan has been found. Let's have a look at what we were looking at back in 22. I do apologise. You're going to have to vary the sound levels because I'm recording from when I had a really terrible setup in 2022. Then it'll sound better because it's me talking now, but it's the only way I can do it, so I do apologise. I've tried to get it all even, but you may have to just turn it up and down a little bit to suit. We're going to have a quick look over the previous chart that I did in 2022, a few things that I said, and then now where Dylan Rounds has now been found. I'm not going to speculate on everything that's happened, but I can say that the person that's probably done something to him is a bigger person. That came to mind quickly, I had to say that. A larger, taller, bigger person. And older than him. So Dylan is represented by Gemini, which the ruler of Gemini is Mercury. Mercury's retrograde at 27 degrees. It's always really important to look at these numbers. Okay, so I'll look for the closest aspect or aspects. And here we can see there's an aspect between Mercury and Pluto at 28. The end of the matter is 22 degrees of Leo, ruled by the Sun, at 7 degrees of Gemini. So and Mercury's in Gemini as well. So there's a lot of Gemini stuff going on there, which indicates neighbours, cousins, siblings being sort of close by. Now, I'm going to do a few radiuses, and that's 17, or 1.7 miles, 2.2 miles, 2.7 miles, and use these degrees as mileage. So the ruler of Dylan is Mercury. That's a young man. It makes sense. Mercury is in the 12th house. The perpetrator is ruled by Sagittarius. So that is actually Jupiter up here in the 11th house. Now, that can show that this person is the sort of person that attends group situations or settings, goes to a group place. It flashed into my head then, Alcoholics Anonymous or something like that, actually. The co-ruler of Dylan is the moon, and that's in the 12th house as well, really tightly conjunct Uranus. So something happened quickly out on that farm in Taurus there. So the chart's just telling us quite blatantly what's going on. The end of the matter is 22 degrees of Leo. And as you can see, I've got the map in front of me. This isn't going to be long. It's very straightforward. But there is one thing with this one, and that is that I actually didn't draw the Pluto 28 Capricorn line in on the initial video, which I should have, which I'm going to talk about right now. Okay, so I'll look for the closest aspect or aspects. And here we can see there's an aspect between Mercury and Pluto at 28.
So as you'll see, this is the chart that we've been working with. It was when Dylan spoke to his grandmother. We determined that Dylan was Gemini. I went out 1.7 miles from his last seen location and 2.2 miles from his last seen location. Dylan represented by Mercury at 27. The line's not here in this one, but you will see it in the video. But the closest aspect is Pluto in the 8th house of death. Now, Pluto, I'm going to zoom right in, you can see is at 28 degrees of Capricorn. So when I go back to this map, zoom out here, it's just got Lucin, but that's Dylan's home. I'll zoom in. You can see. Okay, so the line straight from his home going to that 1.7 miles, which was the ascendant, went to here. 2.2 miles went to here. I've taken a few lines off now just to make it easier to see. But this is Lucin Pond. I know we don't have an exact location, but I do know that it is nearby Lucin Pond. And I also know that this street here, Pilot Mountain Road, is involved. So, that line there, where he was found at 2.2 miles, well, between 1.7 and 2.2, so between the ascendant, which is his physical self, and 2.2, which is the end of the matter, we've got 0.18 miles from the line that I drew. That in meters is, so I was roughly 289 meters away when I did that map here. So I'll go back to the chart there. Pluto, 28 degrees of Capricorn. Pluto, 28 degrees of Capricorn from his house to, we're over it. Oh, there we go. So I didn't just put that in there, that's where it is. My feeling is that, I don't know, maybe he could be across the road. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that he's within this area. So once again, unfortunately, in hindsight, and I'm sort of a little confused at how this distance wouldn't have been completely searched, and because it's so desolate, I'm not blaming anybody, not at all. I know there's so many searchers and they do wonderful jobs, but the desolateness of it, I don't know, if there was a pond or something that was different, I would go there. I don't know, that's just me. I don't know America, I don't know the land, and, that's just my opinion. So anyway, the map, unfortunately, in hindsight, but again, was very, very close or on the area where Dylan Rounds was found. And that was done purely by erecting this chart here, which was the last time he was spoken, that he spoke to his grandma. I'll leave it there for now, and hopefully we'll have some more answers for some of these other terrible cases that are just continually going on and on and on. Absolutely shocking. So sad, and my utmost condolences to the family. Okay, everyone, you take care, and you'll see me soon. And enjoy your day. Okay, bye.